how LGBTIQ plus people experience the freedom of expression and freedom of speech in general.
So in that atmosphere, the intimidation is real, and we see that most of the people who came out of the closet had to go back to the closet after 2015 because they were afraid of losing their job, which happened. They were afraid of getting attacked, which happened, and they were afraid of actually to keep up their life in a way. And also like the activists too, they are under the risk, and now we are not that much crowded before that. And on a regular basis, I can say that the anxiety and the pressure is leading people to have more psychological problems, the feeling of loneliness, depression, and feeling of like isolated. And that is a like a truth that is in the agenda of the LGBTQI organizations, and most of the organizations are now empowering their counseling systems and their well-being systems, and trying to reach the people who feel themselves alone in their rooms or homes, and to overcome that loneliness. Because that is the, I think, the core of LGBTQI movements. Like you feel alone in this vast planet because you don't get the info you needed in the vital times when you were a child or adolescent. And when you grow up, you try to find somewhere to just share that loneliness. So in that sense, I'm hopeful because we are experienced through our lives. Like most of our stories are similar, like the LGBTQI people. I was feeling lonely. I saw like something in the TV. Then I went to an LGBTQI organization and I was enlightened. There were some other people like me. So the dangerous thing about the crackdown and government's policies is they're trying to take that space that you can feel like not alone in that sense. That is the danger of that. That is the danger of like using your freedom of expression and freedom of organization. It's not only about expressing your ideas, it's about expressing your identity. And in order to express your identity, you need solidarity, you need someone else to walk with you, and they are trying to take that from us. And I think that is the real danger that as LGBTQI organizations we have to work on and say no to that. Starting from the hate crimes, as I mentioned, like our report, in that report we see another thing. And also, as a journalist, in every hate crime story I covered, it's not only the moment of the attack. The discrimination continues, like in the hospital. It continues in the police station. It continues in the judiciary process, and people are hopeless actually to take the matter into the like judiciary process and open up a case, because they say that I don't think something will happen. People are afraid to go to hospital, say that they won't treat me. Like LGBTQI people also don't trust police, and saying that if I go to police, they will find me guilty. Even though I got beaten up. So that causes a huge problem around the issue. And that's a systematic problem, and it has to be solved by local and central government's actions in a way. And another report is about the second part of your question. We also annually just have a research on workplace, private and public sector, and ask the queer LGBTQI workers about the discrimination and many things. And in most of them, like in the public, if I'm not wrong, like the 6% of the people say that I can be open in the workplace. Six, only six. And in private, it's like the double of them, but still, like it's not like 20. So it's a very small number that people can be open about their identities. And usually they feel they have to hide themselves, and hiding your identity can give you some sort of protection, which is not actually the truth according to their also issues. So that is the thing that the strategy to erase you from everywhere. Because if you are not there, and can become open about your identity, actually you're not there. Like you're not there as a queer person. You're there as a number. You're not there as a person, because sexual orientation and gender identity is an essential part of our humanness, is an essential part of our personal stories. So if you cannot share that story, you are half in there.